I don't want to spoil the party.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to spoil the party, so I'll go. I would hate my disappointment to show. So I won't disappear. If she turns up while I'm gone, please let me know. Had a drink. Had a drink or two and I don't care. There's no fun in what I do if she's not there. I think I'll take a walk and look for love.
Nothing but love songs. Before we get to nothing but love songs, for me and Mark, this probably goes way back to the 1970s when it occurred to us all of a sudden. You know, occasionally there would be a drug song on the radio. You would have the Wildwood Weed, One Toke Over the Line.
Okay, good one.
Which they now say is a reference to Jesus.
Of course.
They completely disclaim any drug-related meaning in that song whatsoever.
Toking the body of Christ.
That song is about a religious conversion, is what they are. No joke. That's exactly what they're saying.
So the idea occurred to us probably at a late night something or other back then, that what would happen if you replaced the word love in love songs with drugs. And if you do that, you come up with stuff like people all over the world join the drug train. I'm all out of drugs. What am I without them?
Air supply.
Drugs are like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough, you're gonna die. The best of my drugs, baby. You get the best of my drugs. That's how strong my drugs are for old classic R&B. Yeah. Skipping forward to the 80s, you give drugs a bad name.
Bad name.
Drug hangover.
Man.
Who drugs you, baby? I will always
Drug
you.
All right. So that's all we really. And if that.
Don't you blaspheme in here! Don't you blaspheme in here!
Right.
It's a Dolly Parton composition.
Right. That's right.
Welcome back to another episode of Mark and Bliss's Super 70 series. I am Mark.
I'm Bliss.
And I'm Michelle.
And tonight,
it's Don Dennison at WLUV. Nothing but love songs. Can you feel the love tonight?
I feel the love. But yes, the topic tonight is top 5 love songs of the 70s.
In other words, we're not going to talk about anything that is a love song that makes all of us a little queasy. So, feelings.
Stop.
And that's it.
It's one of those unavoidable topics. One of the first things that anybody thinks to write about, I guess, when they're writing songs is, muskrats. No.
Wendell, my friend Wendell, actually did suggest that for our worst of the best last episode.
This wasn't quite as hard as our top 5 favorites show, which was very, very difficult for me.
Where there are just close. Contenders, yeah.
It was all topics and all songs.
Yeah.
But because we narrowed the topic to love for this one, a little easier, but I did find it pretty difficult. Some I wanted to be in my top 5. All of my songs had at least the word love somewhere in the lyrics. Mm-hmm. One came close to not, but that wasn't a prerequisite for our topic tonight.
Oh, also
having the word love in the love song.
And just think about it lyrically, why that's true. Yeah. How many words rhyme with love?
Above,
shove.
That's not too romantic, is it?
Really not romantic at all. We're just if you had to say at least what was one of your all-time favorite love songs.
My all-time favorite, or one of my all-time favorites, is You know how much I love you. You know I love you still. When I'm with lonely lifetime. If you want me to, I will. But I think that's 60s.
It is 60s, and
it's also
and Alison Krauss did the most lovely music.
Such a pretty piece.
Yeah. So that's a sweet one.
That's one of my favorites.
Knocking
It's like-
right on your ass.
It really does.
Romance Ninja.
And then the other one I would have to say, and it's not going to come to my head. Give me a moment.
In My Life?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
In
And
My
again, that's 60s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't think it gets any cleaner lyrically to say that you adore someone than to say, "In my life, I love you more." That's it. It's right. That's the whole thing.
That's the nut.
But help us get started, Bliss.
You know him, you love him, you can't live without him, Al Green.
Oh.
But I'm not going to go for soon-to-be former President Obama's favorite, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. But the one that always killed me, and it runs about 2 minutes and 49 seconds, and you want it to go 4 minutes longer. Call Me by Al Green. All right? Call me, come back home. And I don't know why that one stands out to me, but it was probably the first Al Green song, maybe 73 probably, that really caught my ear and made me start listening to every Al Green song that mounted the charts, and I just think it's it's just deathless. It's got that high rhythm. It's got the sweet horns, and if they just done an album version, my life would be complete.
We could all die happy.
Yeah.
And so, okay.
Oh, to me. Okay. All right.
Are we starting with number 5 and working to 1?
I think we're kind of doing that.
Actually, I didn't
Well-
even number them.
Oh, okay.
They're just all there.
At number 3 on the charts in 1972. And it was funny when I started this and I started going for candidates for my list, it became pretty obvious to me early on that I probably could have filled out my top 5 with Philly soul songs.
Yeah.
And as it is, a couple of them ended up making my list anyway. But
leave you here today.
yeah,
I'm gonna miss you.
that's a good one. But this one was a Philly soul. This was written by Gamble and Huff, Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. It was a song by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, who kind of an oddity about the group, although Harold Melvin was the leader. Quite a few of their songs, especially their hits, were sung not by Harold Melvin, but by Teddy Pendergrass. Now, this is If You Don't Know Me By Now by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. It was covered in the 80s by Simply Red. But, love is, usually when songwriters write about it, a very elevated, glorious conceptual thing. This song is about a relationship that's lived in the day-to-day and how difficult it is. And the song is the anguish of the song. You find out exactly how long. It says, 10 long years we've been together. It's one of those that I have to stop whatever I'm doing. When the song comes on, I have to listen to it all the way through. And I'm usually got tears in my eyes when it's over, because it is a reminder that love is a daily thing that you have to nurture regularly. The phrase, if you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. And he stays out late. He doesn't call. She's giving him grief. There's a lack of communication going on there, obviously. I got my funny moods. Woman, you got yours too. Let's acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
Face up to it. It ain't just me. It ain't just you.
A little tension in there where he's going, what?
We got to work this out. The anguish, the chief anguish of the song is, after all this time, how can we not trust each other? The one other,
never completely prove it.
yeah.
It,
It's precarious.
no, it transcends proof. That's
Yeah, it does.
all the great literature will tell you this. Once you start looking for proof, it's already
It's
over.
already, you've already got a problem.
Now, the other humorous aside I want to say of this song that I never noticed until it was pointed out recently, that the tempo of the song. Now, you have to kind of, if you think about the song, the tempo of it. It was pointed out that the tempo of the song and almost the meter of the song You didn't know that they were going to sneak into this episode. Almost exactly matches the tempo and meter of the Eagles' "Take It to the Limit."
Ah.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Well, let's try to do a verse. All alone.
Wait, start. No,
you
start.
got to do that one, and I do this one.
3.
All
If
alone.
you don't know me by now, you will never know me. Ooh.
Very
See?
nice. That's
Yeah.
and that is
good.
my favorite Eagles song, by the way.
Yeah, hey.
Beauty.
And thank you, Diddy.
Yeah. Ah.
Who? What?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Teddy.
Oh, Teddy. I thought you said, thank you, Daddy. And I thought, wait, is she talking to me? Is she talking to me? Am I acting like your daddy? I'm sorry if I am.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Woman, when we start this episode, remember who your daddy is. Oh, maybe that would be a relationship problem, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Okay. You know, Teddy used to, aside from the singer, I was going to say, Teddy used to do ladies only concerts. That would test any relationship.
Yes, it would.
How was your day at the office, honey?
That's the ultimate gimmick for the love man.
Elvis should have thought of that.
Yes.
You know, he wishes he had. When they go low, we go high.